Good morning, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nina Ramadhania Yogi. Today, let's just review material that I have read before, namely about the contract employment. Well, no need to stay long. Happy people today. Discussion of learning can run smoothly and produce result positive. Happy following. Okay, the employment contract provided is quite detailed and covers important aspects, but there are several things that to be considered, but from legal perspective, and a balance between the interests of the employer and the employer here is the complete. What was the question first is about number one, agreement structure. That of Sydney clearly stated. However, the Sydney date 3/5/2019 and execution date 3/6/2019 are different. It's bad to think. Still there, legal location. Applicable law is stated to be the law of the state of Illinois. Appropriate is this contract is under us jurisdictions. Next, general provisions. The first one is their contract duration. This is contract is fixed term contract with a duration of 3 years, which is clearly stated. However, here is no provision for automatic renewal after the end. The contract period need to be aged if relevant. The second one is their job description. The detail of duties are clear and relevant to the position of marketing management. However, the employer has the right to change roles and responsibilities without further consultation. This can be arranged for employers due to the uncertainty of future responsibility. Next, we will discuss the three questions. Three compensation and benefit, which a monthly of salary of $2,500 is stated with a twice a month payment mechanism. This is clear. However, there are no details about overtime or possible guaranteed by increases, only stating with monthly evaluations. This is left employers in a weak position in terms of certainty of increased compensations. There are also additional benefits not explained in detail. It is necessary to specify what benefits are intended, such as health insurance, leave, or other benefit. Next, number 4, confidentiality and intellectual property clauses. Confidentially, this clause is strong and protect the employer, including and prohibitions on sharing confidential information during and after employment. However, that is not additional compensation the post-employment restrictions. It is recommended that compensation be added if this clause will be enforced after the work period is complete. And then intellectual property. Employer work result during employment become the property of the employers. This is fair for project undertaken within the scope of employment, but there is potential for conflict if employers develop ideals outside of work hours. This clause needs to be clarified to prevent confusion. Okay, 5. Termination of employment clause. An accountant, employees are required to provide a minimum of 7 days written notice before canceling will. Employers only need to provide 5 days notice. This is not balanced and favors the employer. Make sure the booking duration for about practice is equal. Reason for confirmation. Employers can terminate employment for serious misconduct, but this term is undefined. A clear definition is needed to avoid one-sided interpretation. Next, return of property. This clause is quite detailed, covering physical property such as key, ID, and company document. However, it is not stated whether there is a clear time limit for returns or penalties is not done so. Okay, social media terms. Contract the employers has the right to ownership of all social media, including to obtain it prior to employment. This is very unfair to the employer, especially if the contract comes from a personal network. It is best if this clause is limited to contract obtained through the company is official account of during the course of work. And next, complies with employer rules. Employers are required to comply with the employer's rules, but their rules are not stated or attached to the contract. Suggest that the company is regulatory document be attached or explained further. Change to the agreement. Any change to the agreement must be made in written with the agreement of both parties. This is good standard clause. And last, general weaknesses of contract. Number one, there is not clause regarding dispute resolution. It would be better to add a mechanism to resolve disputes such as mediation or arbitration before taking the matter to court. Number two, a balance of right and obligation. This contract benefit the employers more than the employer. Employers have greater obligation while their right are less explained. Well, finally, there are several recommendations from the review above, so that's our discussion regarding review employment contract. If this contract is to be asked, it shall be revised to balance the right and obligation between the employer and the employer. And yeah, that's our discussion today. Hopefully this material is useful for all of us. Thank you. Bye.